Today I will bring you the list of the most expensive red wines in the world. Exclusive brands and exquisite flavors mark the price to pay for the perfect wine to fit your luxury lifestyle. From Bordeaux to Napa Valley, the art of producing wine is being more and more respected and appreciated, as it should be. It isn't just an aspiration to a connoisseur's taste that drives one to buy a bottle of expensive wine. With prices that can pay the mortgage for months, if not the entire loan, these vintage wines are a good investment. CNBC reported that fine wines are in fact one of the best performing luxury assets, with values reaching up to 25% last year, according to the Knight Frank Luxury Investment Index. It topped art, jewelry, coins and other luxury assets by a mile in this graph. A couple of years ago, it came up with the most expensive red wines list, consisting mainly of collector's items. Fine wines do age better in time, and their prices can only go north. Expectedly, these rare editions are still the most expensive red wines in the world today. However, for the average wine investor, the chances of getting hold of one of these wines is impossible. Either these wines are not for sale, one of a kind, one knocked over and lost, or hoarded by a super billionaire somewhere. These vintage reds are expensive but available in the market. With enough sleuthing you can get a hold of one, since their estates produced a limited number of bottles on the marked year. So here we go. Number 3. Chateau Lafite 1787, with a price of $156,450. The most expensive standard bottle of wine. This vintage is believed to be from Thomas Jefferson's cellar. A THJ initials are etched in the glass. The third president and one of the founding fathers was an ambassador to France, and he's said to spend much time visiting the Bordeaux and Burgundy vineyards for his wine collection. Some experts are skeptical of the 1787 story though, but that didn't bother the publisher tycoon Malcolm Forbes, who bought it in 1985. The wine's age is enough to land it in any most expensive wine list. Jefferson is such a collector that he's associated with other expensive vintages: a 1775 sherry for $43,500, a 1787 Chateau d'Yquem for $56,588, and I next on this list. Number 2. Chateau Margaux 1787, with a price of $225,000. Said to be the most expensive wine unsold, it's another collection from Jefferson. No money can buy this now. A waiter knocked it over during a Margaux dinner at the Four Seasons Hotel. Talk about spoiling centuries of waiting and speculating. The owner, New York wine merchant William Sokolin, valued it at $500,000. A price that had since been devalued to just $225,000, the amount paid by insurers for the spilled wine. Number 1. Screaming Eagle Cabernet 1992, with a price tag of $500,000. The most expensive red wine still belongs to this vintage, a surprisingly young wine, a 6-liter bottle of Cabernet from Napa Valley. The wine arguably won by technicality when it fetched for charity the record-smashing price at the Napa Valley Wine Auction in 2000. Still, this bottle is for keeps and now worth its price for topping many most expensive wine lists over the years and gaining the world's attention in the process. The region, the most prestigious in the New World, is famous for Napa Cab, a rich, oak-aged aroma range laced with blackcurrant, licorice, vanilla, boysenberry and smoky dark chocolate. And there you have it, the 2020 list of the world's most expensive red wines. Before we end this video, I will show you one more expensive red wine. A unique, one-of-a-kind and rarest of all. When it comes to pricey wine investments, stupendously expensive doesn't even begin to describe the Penfolds ample. One of 12 limited edition sculptural wine vessels crafted by Fortrop artists to contain the wine producer's 2004 Block 42 Colima, Cabernet Sauvignon. Each ampoule, or container, fetches about $174,000. So what is it exactly? The ampoule containing this particularly rare wine was created by master glass blower Ray Leake, while the glass object encasing it, a grey glass plumb bob with a blood red cotton reel top, is the handiwork of glass artist Nick Mount. The ampoule and sculpture is then suspended in a custom-made jarrah cabinet by furniture maker Andrew Bartlett, with precious metal detailing work by Hendrik Foster. There's more to it than just 100-point wine in the collaboratively handmade object. Uncorking the ampoule requires an entire opening service, complete with a visit from a Penfolds winemaker who will ceremoniously remove and unseal the ampoule. Why anyone would actually want to do that is beyond us, as this seems more like a piece of art that happens to contain wine, rather than wine contained in a dispensable piece of art. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Cheers.